tell me, what is your greatest weakness? Don't get caught off guard with this question. Here's how to answer in a way that shows you're the best fit for the job. But first, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead, hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post a new video on interview and job search advice. And real quick, hi, I'm Kristen Zavo. I'm a career coach with 15 plus years in traditional corporate experience. I'm here to help you land the job and build a career you absolutely love. The interview tips that I'm sharing today have helped hundreds of clients to land their dream jobs, including myself when I executed a successful career change from finance to strategy with zero experience and a promotion to boot. One of the most dreaded interview questions is, what is your greatest weakness? Another version of this is, why shouldn't we hire you? It feels like a trap, it's confusing. Here's how you're gonna answer with intention and strategy and position yourself as the best fit for the job. First off, put yourself in the shoes of the hiring manager. When they're asking this question about your greatest weakness, sure, they might just be going through a list of interview questions, but more likely than not, they're trying to get a read on if you're a fit for the job and basically seeing if you'll tell on yourself for any red flags that would make you not the best person to hire. Here's what you're not going to do. You're not going to answer with a generic answer like, I'm too much of a perfectionist, or I work too much, or I care too much about my job. All of that is expected. It's what everyone else is saying, and they know you're BSing. Instead, choose a weakness that, number one, is not pivotal to the job at hand, and number two, that you can show you've taken steps to overcome. Bonus points if your supposed weakness actually shows why you are an even better fit for the job. Let's go into an example, but first, tell me in the comments, how is this resonating with you? How have you answered this question in the past? Okay, let's do an example. Let's assume you are an accountant, and in order to succeed in this role, you have to be good with numbers, you have to pay attention to detail, you have to have a solid understanding of finance and accounting, you have to be good in Excel, right? So these are all things that we would not mention as a weakness. Less important to the role of an accountant might be to be really extroverted or to have fantastic presentation skills. So here's how an accountant would answer the question, what is your greatest weakness? I'm not the most extroverted of people. I love having the time and space to really dig into the numbers and the analysis, but I'm less excited about presenting those numbers to a big team. However, I know that sometimes this is important, which is why I completed a public speaking class, and in my last role volunteered to speak at our quarterly financial review meetings. I've gotten a lot better. I've improved my skills. I've gotten out of my comfort zone. And while it's still not my favorite thing to do, I feel a lot more comfortable speaking publicly when I need to. Okay, so this works because it's honest, it's not crucial to the performance of this particular job, and yet it also shows the candidate's dedication to growth. Keep in mind that anytime you answer a question, whether it's about a weakness, a strength, anything else, you always want to have a story to back it up. So be able to share the specifics. In this case, about the class the person took, about if there was a grade, what was their role in presenting at these quarterly financial meetings, and how did it go? What was the feedback they got? This is going to make you appear more confident. It's going to build more trust in your answers so the interviewer knows you're not just, blowing smoke, that you actually have had this experience. And it's also going to help them imagine you on their team in that role and really see how you react to challenges. Want more interview Q&A help? I got you. Check out my interview question playlist plus other job search resources to help you land the job faster and with more ease. All the links are below. See you in the next training.